Let's talk about the Pulse Explorer. So Kubewise Pulse monitors all your Tier 1 instances and stores all this very valuable information into a powerful database. And it includes a very powerful feature called the Pulse Explorer that can help you to navigate through this data. So with this data, you will be able to answer many questions that you might have. Like, for example, who is using my application today? Who has been using it yesterday or 2 days ago? Who is using Tier 1 Web, for example, or Workspace? Is my process taking longer than it used to be? If there are some users waiting, why are they waiting? And if someone is saying that they have been waiting maybe yesterday or 2 days ago, you can go back in time and see what was the cause of the issue. By default, the Pulse Explorer opens with all the default dashboard that comes with Pulse. So I'm going to start with the live monitor. So you can find it here and you can click on the button and it's going to open the live monitor. So you can see some key KPIs at the top. Below you will see all the sessions and below another section with all the message logs. So the idea of the Pulse Explorer is that you can use this chart to narrow down the issue. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to increase the time here because I want to see more data than just the last 15 minutes. Last 15 minutes is the default. So I'm going to increase it to the last 24 hours. So let's see what we have in the last 24 hours. So I click refresh and now I'm going to see all the data about the last 24 hours. So anything that happens, all the session, the server logs. All right, that's it. So what is interesting here is that quickly from all your Tier 1 instances, you can see that there was a maximum wait time of 3000 seconds. So below you will see a bar chart colored by instances. So you can see that it maximum happens on this specific Tier 1 instance. So I'm going to click on the bar and then I'm going to filter not by time. Right now I want to filter by the Tier 1 instance. So now the dashboard is going to be filtered by a specific Tier 1 instance. So you can see here on the top left, this is the name of my Tier 1 instance. And below you can see that the bar chart have the same colors. You can see there were a few other waits here, but the maximum happened here. So I want to go to the beginning. So to do this, to zoom in to a specific time, you can click on the bar, hold, and you can hover over to see this gray area. So this is the area that you're going to zoom in. And if you see at the top, date picker here is now focusing on the 11th of April at 5:53. So you can see all the way that happened, started around 9:30 and finished around 10:30 p.m. So I'm going to zoom again to really be at the beginning of the event. So you can see that now instead of minutes, we are now by seconds. So we can see exactly that the issue happens at 9:30 and 57 seconds. All right, so below you will be able to see the wait that was happening here. So if I scroll to the right, I will be able to see the thread info, and you can see that this thread here, which is a process, is waiting on this thread ID 2428. So I can go to the left and go here. 2428 is this process here. So this process has been creating a wait on this process here. All right, so this is a quick example here to show you how you can quickly find a wait and the root cause of the issue. I'm going to show you another example where one that I really like is about being able to see who is using your applications and which product they are using. So I'm going to scroll down and use the license report here. So in here I have the last 3 months of data for all my users. And if I scroll down, what is interesting here is you can see all the products that are currently being used in your application. You see in here we have some Tier 1 Py, some Applico, Arc, Workspace. Here we have even some Tier 1 Web. So what is interesting now is that here you can click on the bar and then it's going to filter out to the users that have been using Tier 1 Web. So Pulse really give you facts to really answer any question you might have. The last one I wanted to show in this video is about the chore process history. So there is another dashboard called the chore process history. So in here now I have the last 90 days execution of all my processes across all my Tier 1 instances. So if I scroll down, you can see some stats and you can see the stats by process. So what is interesting here is you have the minimum runtime, the average and the maximum runtime. You can click on the header here to order by maximum. And you can see, for example, that this process has a maximum of 86,000 seconds, which is quite a lot, and a minimum of less than 1 second. So we can have a look at this process and trying to see if this is expected, like why there's such a difference between the minimum and the maximum. So if I click here on the plus, it's going to filter my dashboard with this process. So you can see above here, I filter my dashboard with this process, and you can see it's a chore, it's not a process. And if I go down, I will be able to see all the execution. And because the difference is so huge between the minimum, which is here, less than 1 second, this is what it is supposed to do, and one day it took 86 seconds. So if you can zoom in like this, the maximum happened on this day here. All right, so that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learn how Pulse can help you to really answer pretty much any question you might have about your TM1 system. So if you want to learn more about Pulse, go to our website at code.cubewise.com, and until the next video, thanks for watching.